Freeze to the core!
Solar Splend! Now ye shall perish! Shine! Brace yourselves!
Wind, hear me! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Ad Astra. Here we go! Let's play! Yahoo!
No escape!
Think you can get away?
Another death sentence. I got carried.
Rack and ruin!
I got carried. I got careless.
Illusion shattered!
Here we go!
Freeze!
Who can I find whom I
That was uncalled for! Shine down!
The wrong
Barbados!
test of
Guide us!
leaving so soon.
My companions!
No escape.
Brace yourselves!
Oh, I have failed.
So soon.
lose myself?
Over here! Blink! Illusion shattered!
Yahoo!
Escape.
Time for takeoff.
More speed! Vengeance will be mine! I condemn you!
The merrier.
Torn to oblivion!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Shine down!
Brace yourselves!
I got careless. Freeze. Have a little taste.
Rack and ruin!
Think you can get away?
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
Here we go! Time for takeoff.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Over here!
Let me amuse
Shine down!
Let's play! Think you can get away?
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Look at me.
yourself. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Have a little taste.
I condemn you!
Freeze!
Here we go.
Freeze! No escape!
Rack and ruin!
Time for takeoff.
Freeze!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
The wrong test.
You really know how to get
Yahoo!
me going.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself.
Let me sleep a while.
Torn to oblivion! My companion... Shudder!
The more, the merrier.
Inazuma shines eternal! Over here!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Blink! Illusion shattered!
The merrier.
There is no escape!
The citizens shine no longer.
I swear by my sword! Shine down!
Here to play.
Let's play.
The more,
Brace yourselves.
Go as one!
Leaving so soon.
Yahoo!
Eye for an eye!
Here we go. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
let me amuse.
I got carried.
Torn to oblivion!
Pick the wrong test.
You really know how to get me going.
Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Let me.
Now you shall perish!
The more, the merrier.
Go as one!
Let me. The citizens
Barbados, guide us!
no longer. This should be where. Do you still remember this? Paimon remembers. We came by here last time we visited. That was back when you did your stint as captain of swordfish. Things on the island must.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and marauders on the waterfront are General Goro, sir. Do you have a more or less? From the directives left behind by her ex, we could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and then again, Sir, shall I send? I doubt there's. Her Excellency's directives also Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch. Her Excellency's directives.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusual. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui.
Good. There's not a moment to watch yourselves.
Seems like there is.
Wouldn't gliding be... Think you can get away?
You'll get frostbite.
Inazuma shines eternal! Insolent!
You're not going anywhere.
Erase! So,
Yahoo!
This.
Almost. Should've get careless. Let's move.
Time for takeoff.
This is bad.
You're not going anywhere.
I swear by my sword! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Go and fled!
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it. Get out of my way.
Think you can get away?
Can't run.
Barbados! Goodness!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just
Barely a scrap! Shine down!
I see through you.
Blood of frost!
You can't run. Don't be a killjoy. I miscalculated.
Rack and ruin!
My duty.
There is no escape!
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to
What's that you're holding? Is it the Let Paimon see?
Yeah. Well,
Are you see?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Still, we're fortunate to have them.
Understanding every.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? Well, Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of them. About half of us are still organized into tasks. Of course, not everyone's happy about it.
The spirit of the resistance is. Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the.
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boroville. There were reports of. We should probably get going ourselves. And, I'm sensing a growing. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden.
Sounds good. Ready when you.
Wait, aren't you? Oh, it is you! Oh, I wasn't with Sword. Oh, you really gave. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? In fairness, the battle is long. Victories to clip. I don't know what else. And all the more so now that you're back.
What a nice guy.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before and settled. Not that I would necessarily. We're at peace now.
Seem
I don't understand. Exactly. Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui.
I knew it. The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of... Shh, keep your voice...
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know...
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present.
Paimon definitely
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission
I'm innocent!
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island. Take him away!
Wait! Kokomi! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of... Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he had...
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked. Matsuda, Uchimura. I understand, but before we make any decision, if he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some
Of course! I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. But then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they... And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission...
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with...
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the... We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. But on the way over here,
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talk, but just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place... If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Sir, are you quite certain that you're...
Yes, it's the truth, I swear!
Very well. The potential ramification, however, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Hattie, soldier. Besides, I'm sure...
if we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp that from the looks of it. It used to be a Hilichurl camp.
Looks pretty.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain are enemies in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically. Option 1. Take the king and it's checkmate. The Fatuis, if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest of them, option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. If we managed to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting, they'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor.
Wow, that's our grand strategist.
That will depend on our assessment of our own. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But if we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option? There's the swordfish captain I know. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. We should take them down as quickly as...
Here we go!
Let's move. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! That all you got?
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Allow me.
Time for takeoff!
Miscalculated. Have a load of this! Shouldn't get careless.
Rest and rebuild. Billowing surge.
There is no escape!
Ida! This one's well done! You need a break. An unfortunate fault!
Inazuma shines eternal!
You haven't seen the last of us!
Think you can get away?
Hold the... Covenant of the Deep.
Miscalculated. The loneliness of death.
Allow me.
Go as planned!
So soon.
Shine down! Go as planned! Let's play! Yeah! Go as planned!
Hold the line.
Brace yourselves!
Prepare yourself.
Yahoo! Go as planned! Let's play! Time for takeoff! Now you shall perish! Ha! Illusion shattered!
But it happens. Battles are
Seems like as soon as the fighting starts.
and yet, the outcome is quite... I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the what's their objective?
All right, time. So these are the Fatui food supplies? Hey, look here! Could these belong? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi! Kokomi! We found...
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the in all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant.
He's hardly a saint, though. We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go.
Don't worry. I had already, in my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. If he had taken the time to read the decree...
Kokomi, you think of it!
I wish that were true. Take this Nothing. It's not long now until...
Got it! First we mend...
I swear by my sword!
My goods! Thank you, Your Excellency. You see, I told you I was in...
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned...
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates...
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brain.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but you have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watat, just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may...
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in... I know, that...
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe... I know the peace talks are coming up.
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to... Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Take this!
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Take this!
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not... It was close to the statue. But after she struck down our protector deity, the relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy... Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to...
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. If we reconcile with them,
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is...
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns. I will...
Wonderful.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at... do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency... I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this...
Oh, Your Excellency is...
Your Excellency!
Please, though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Are you alright? Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation.
Oh, we retrieved...
Really? That's fantastic. I sorted through all the petitions received recently. Also, according to the...
That's today?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safe.
I see. Well, let's rendezvous.
Yay, the victory!
That's the name of the game.
Great! See you tomorrow. That's weird. How is she still not here? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such as... let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my... The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no... As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on...
Kokomi really does think of everything. We keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up...
You
got sick?
No. It's nothing.
You run on energy?
No. It's just a figure of speech. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. Net for constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale. You're somehow supposed to make people, but because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something...
Is there anything we can do to...
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work. I was reading a book last time I was here, but...
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa! Look, so does Kokomi make time to do Sangonomiya events? This is a lot of work for... Let's... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today.
That's just, give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this. Look, there's even a bookmark. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand. Well, let's take it over and read it to her. Kokomi!
I'm not sure, actually. Yes.
Kokomi? Oh no! Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner! You sure that's a... She does look pretty exhausted.
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for ages.
I can't... I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back!
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But
Oh, how much energy will that take?
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone! Today, recently, our war with the Shogun's army, none of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will... Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered... Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. I still have no further leads regarding the issue of and I'm concerned that something might happen at...
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi recently. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can find during the hostility. When the catch wasn't good, we'd go to bed. I hear you're...
Oh!
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight.
Okay, well...
care for some. Are you referring to? It's funny you should say that. The soldier seemed. He's been acting strange. It's a miracle. Sorry, I'm afraid.
Sounds promising.
Huh? Wait, don't. You actually came back.
Nuh-uh. We would never.
Is that so? Oh, do you remember what the most important thing is to the... You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the... I'll answer your questions, but only...
This what do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see. You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can... Captain. Comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission...
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick! What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back in...
Yes, that's exactly what we're... Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from... We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warriors. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't... Yeah, everything you said... Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin...
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will. You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forget. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead.
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's... What are we gonna do? This is really serious.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission, they wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they...
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I think I understand what code. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. But both sides have already sent their guards to the location. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated...
Well, that's no good. Do you...
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of... It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking... Not to mention that we have no idea how many of...
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but... The blame is not theirs alone. Let's meet here again tomorrow. Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared? Here, take... These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized I took the liberty of...
Whoa. Let's see. Fierce Wow. There are so many! But you've thought of us so...
Glad to hear it. These peace talks, but any amount of dissatisfaction as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Excellent. It's been a while, Kujo-Sara.
Yes. Where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the... She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an...
Seems reasonable. The first item is the we intend to remove these...
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should... Any losses they sustain due to issues of
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that...
Negotiations seem to be going...
The next item has to do with the movement of people in the past. Our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages?
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. But hold off for the Stand down, Tadakatsu! Situation. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concern, Madame Kujo. This is rather serious. I believe...
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another... You two! Here, now! Speak! Collusion with the...
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion.
We were approached by a few Fatui. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, it'd be...
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to... With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion.
That's enough. When we return, might I remind you that this is the Fatui? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever. So...
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for...
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. One day, I will hunt them. We bear responsibility for this. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for the...
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every... For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryo Commission's ranks.
It seems that I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations...
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a firm. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. I think we can leave things there for today.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency!
I have already been informed on the reasons you believe the Tenryo Commission to be untrustworthy. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryo Commission plot. Yet, this was...
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves and I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory!
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will. During the war, there were highs and there were lows. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will Watatsumi Island's people yearn for...
But...
I understand, I do. It was largely an oversight on my part.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to...
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned.
Your Excellency, what are you...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace. But we must... I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogun...
Thank you.
All right, dismissed. Go, and if there is, there will be no more...
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Thank you for everything. With your help, recovering. Today was a reminder that I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next. Do you think so? To be honest, in the past, I was concerned, but I realized now I have a lot. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a...